now, new details tonight about a shooting that left a man dead outside Wendy's. Police arrested Darrell Bowers, the general manager of the restaurant, and charged him with murder. This shooting happened around 5:30 at the Wendy's there on Winchester, just near, I should say, Hacks Cross, Monday evening. According to arrest records, police found the victim lying on the ground. Court documents say Bowers was the one who called 911, and police found a gun in his waistband. Bowers got into a fight about an employee leaving, and according to the affidavit, the victim was there to pick up that employee. The three of them got into a confrontation in the parking lot. That's when Bowers shot the victim.
What's up out there, YouTube? It's James coming back at you with another informative video. Hope everybody's doing well out there on this midweek Wednesday. I'm doing pretty good myself. This is a story that took place probably about 8 months ago in Memphis, Tennessee, where you had this general manager, Darrell Bowers. He's 37 years old, okay? Became embroiled in an argument with one of his employees that worked at Wendy's, a female employee. She wanted to leave early, and they got into a little verbal confrontation. And the female employee called this guy right here, to pick her up, all right? And by some means, another confrontation ensued, and it resulted in this man losing his life. Not the general employee itself. He's the one that took the guy's life. But to me, it comes with extenuating circumstances. And when we watch this news clip, you'll understand why I say that. So without further ado, let's check it out.
When he first got shot, he was screaming, but after a little minute, he just stopped. He stopped moving.
New information tonight about a shooting at a Wendy's in Southeast Memphis that left one man dead. The store's general manager has been officially charged with first-degree murder in this case.
We've also obtained shocking footage that shows the moment that deadly shot was fired. But we do need to warn you tonight, it is disturbing. Fox 13's Jack Billieu joins us live at Wendy's off of Winchester tonight. That's in fact where it all happened. Jack, why exactly did this happen?
Well, Darcy, according to court records, the GM was arguing with one of his female employees. Those records state that she wanted to leave early. Again, I want to warn you, this footage is disturbing, and we've edited out some of the most graphic moments. Cell phone video posted to social media shows the moment the deadly shot was fired. You can hear screaming, then the shooter stands over his fatally wounded victim and slaps him in the face. The victim died at the hospital. Memphis police say the shooter is Darrell Bowers, the general manager of the Wendy's. Court documents state Bowers was arguing with a female employee who wanted to leave early. He allegedly threatened to slap her, so she called a friend to pick her up. When that friend arrived, he and Bowers started fighting.
The person that got shot, he ended up swinging on the manager of the store, and the manager pulled out his gun and shot him. Well, he already had his gun in his hand, so.
The video shows Bowers walking towards the victim, gun in hand, before the victim throws a punch. A split second later, he fires a single shot. Our camera was rolling while Bowers was walked through the parking lot in cuffs.
That's honestly my first time seeing somebody get shot, so it's pretty shaking.
Well, the Wendy's franchise said in a statement it has a zero-tolerance policy for weapons at its stores. Bowers is set to be arraigned tomorrow morning. Darcy?
That is Fox 13's Jack Billieu reporting live tonight. Thank you, Jack.
Now you see why I said the situation came with extenuating circumstances. Now, I don't know why the guy was out of his car if he came to pick whoever this mysterious female employee that wanted to leave early when he came and picked her up. I don't know what he was doing outside his car. All right. Number one. Number two, Darrell Bowers might have been able to claim self-defense. Why? Because, after all, the guy that came and picked the female employee up swung on him. Okay? He did. He swung on him. And there's always a chance, even though Darrell had the pistol in his hand, okay? There's always a chance that he could have been disarmed and shot by his own pistol. It's always that chance in a situation like this, But he might have, been able to claim self-defense. I'm gonna tell you what messed things up for him is when he jerked like he was gonna hit the dude, okay, and then caused a knee reaction where the guy swung on him, and then he shoots. Okay, that's kind of like coercion. He baited him into actually swinging on him, and that's kind of what's getting in the way of his self-defense claim. And they're going to just say, well, this guy was unarmed. But again, that doesn't make any difference. If somebody's trying to attack you, you know what I mean? Him being unarmed or not, there's always that chance that he can unarm the person that has a weapon. All right, and that's just what it is. But what, like I said, doesn't look good is that Mr. Bowers jerked at this guy like he was going to hit him. Kind of like he baited him to swing on him, and it worked. It's a lot of madness going on out here in these streets at these fast food restaurants. People, are losing their minds, and a lot of the employees that work at these places get treated like public restrooms. You know what I'm saying? They don't get any kind of respect, and then they get the I don't give a fuck attitude. You see what I mean? And then here you go. Somebody gets hurt. I saw a story earlier today that took place at a Subway where you had a manager that was working there, and this guy came in there to order a sandwich. I guess he didn't like the way his sandwich was made and started throwing stuff at the employee. Picked up a chair, threw at him, okay? Then jumped the gate, jump over the counter, that is. You know what I'm saying? And the employee was in the back. Ran back there trying to hit him. And guess what happens to him? He gets popped, okay? He gets popped. And the employee gets arrested. You see what I'm saying? It's like, they're kind of like trying to take your rights away to defend yourself from a lot of these crazy ass folks that's out here in public now, doing all kinds of stuff in these public restaurants. You see what I mean? Doing all kinds of things. But yeah, they arrested the guy, you see? But what else are you supposed to do? Because if they get the drop on you, guess what's going to happen to you? You going down. You're going to go down. You might lose your life. Anything might get your quality of your life reduced by getting hurt, and never being able to heal back to the way you was before the incident. You can't take that chance. Everybody has, how can I say it? For lack of a better word, the ability to restrain themselves. Okay? They have they have to restrain themselves with the emotion. If you go into a place, you don't like the way your food's prepared, if they don't want to fix it for you, ask for your money back and leave. It's that simple. As for this particular situation right here, leave the ghetto shit out of the job. Number one. Okay, just leave it out. You got an employee that wants to go home early, let them go. If you're not satisfied with their performance on the job, write them up, start the paperwork, get rid of them. You see? But leave the ghetto shit off of the job. It also stated that Darrell was talking about slapping the employee. Ghetto shit. That is not professional in any way, shape, or form. The other thing, whoever the employee, significant other, friend, whoever, family member that comes and pick them up, what you getting involved for? There's no need for you to get involved. Unless the guy was doing something right there to the person. You know what I'm saying? I can kind of understand then. But other than that, there's no need for you to get involved. It's a work-related issue. So therefore, mind your business, pick the person up, leave. And let it be handled, through proper channels. And that's just what it is. See, if that had happened in this situation, everybody would still, be in, tact. this man would still be alive. Mr. Bowers would still have his job. And I don't know about the female employee, but, well, she would have still had this job or probably moving on to somewhere else. Who knows? But instead, it ended tragically. You know, just because cooler heads didn't prevail. So that's just what it is, people. But what say you? What do you guys think about the situation? I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on it in the comment section. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.